roadkill pizza for you. Well, it's nice to be here. It makes my sphincter tingle. How about the rest of you? Yeah. Spent 12 years in Catholic school and wasn't even molested. And what's wrong? Something wrong with me? I guess I got missed, I guess. Whatever, so, I don't know. Spent a lot of time on the road once in a while. I was going through Kansas. Anybody ever been through Kansas? I drove through, I saw this big billboard for a New York-style Chinese buffet. What the hell is that? Hey, I'll take the movie guy pan and you get a fortune cookie. It says, oh, by the way, I peed in the rice. Okay, there's my Brooklyn Chinese accent there. Very nice. So, but anyway, we got winter coming up, Christmas coming up, and you know, I got to spend time with the folks, and you guys spend a lot of time with your family. And I remember I had to stay with my folks a lot, and it sucked. They were more like roommates. You know, I had to call before I come over, and I don't know if any of you ever walked in on your mom and dad when you're like 5 or 6 years old. Does this ever happen? Sir, you're kind of covering your face, or you just don't give a shit. Okay. All right, does this ever happen to anybody? My applause. It's pretty normal for you to walk in on your mom and dad, you're like 5 or 6. You know, your dad's always got that same old excuse. Or your mother lost something. Well, since when did she wear her Timex watch around her crotch? I don't remember that area. You're looking for a watch between her legs. Like, try walking in on them, you're like 40. You know? All I can say is yuck. You know? No, I know 2 wildebeests look like having sex in the middle of Serengeti. You know? Dad, can you shave her fucking back before I walk in the room? You know? And my dad got really pissed off because I walked in front of the camera. It's pretty nasty. Yeah, so be very careful. Be very careful. Well, my dad was in the Marine Corps. Anybody, any guys here that are in the service, or any of the ladies? No, nothing like that. Well, I'm half Polish and like half Irish, and that's what I call dumb luck. My dad, being that we're half Polish, and my dad got us this G.I. Joe dolls, half man, half woman. It's called G, I don't know. My sister's got the Amelia Earhart doll. Well, they can never really fucking find it. They did. It was a little salty. And, I don't know. My mom used to teach down at the local school, and you know, our front window got egged all the time, and even egged it a few times myself. It was great. But I think my mom started to catch on when like the yolk was like on the inside of the window. I think that pretty much took care of it right there. And but my mom did most of the cooking. Ladies, do you do most of the cooking in your household? No, nothing like that. You do, and all that. What's your favorite thing to cook? Doesn't matter, just whatever shit happens to be there. Right, right. Well, if my mom, right, chicken, whatever. Yeah, that's good too. But if my mom couldn't get up and cook, my dad would have to do it. And he just sucked at cooking, you know. And he'd come out of a lit bedroom down a dark hallway, and he's wearing his pajamas he's had for the last 20 years. You know, thanks for the silhouette, Dad, coming down the hallway. We always wondered what Ronald's balls look like at 7 in the morning, you know? And he's had them for so long, it looks like he's wearing a piece of Kleenex with a skid mark in the back, you know? And he'd come out, he goes, well, your mother's sick, so I'm going to make you something from scratch. It's like, no thanks, Dad. We have nothing from scratch this morning. What a great breakfast you did put on. Thanks for the fried bologna and the apple slices, Dad. That was really nice. Yeah, my mom's one of these ladies too, like something runs out of, say, like a medication bottle. Some of the pot smokers know what I'm talking about, probably. Something runs out of a medication bottle, empty one. They like to put, my mom likes to put some shit in it. You don't know what the hell you're taking? So I was up there a few months ago, almost took some fucking estrogen. Yeah. See, about 6 months down the road. Hey, how you doing, Eddie? Nice rack. Supposed to be up to about a C cup, huh? So, pretty much. And, but spend a lot of time on the road, and you guys go to the Cashwise there, and you guys ever go to Super America, use your Speedy Rewards card?
My dad.
Your dad does? Okay, you know that your dad does. He talks about that a lot, does he? Okay, does he call you up and shit and say, hey, I got this reward? You know, you know, depending upon where you're at, the rewards are different. Like, for instance, I went to the SA down on East Lake Street, 6 more cups of coffee, and I get a hand job from the cracker rock. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. But we got winter coming up, and no, not a whole lot to do in the winter sometimes, so I like to hang out in front of Sex Addicts Anonymous waiting for somebody to relapse. That's kind of fun. So check that out. It's nice to have hobbies, so I know what happened there. So I had a lot of girlfriends, and had one girl in particular, she told me that a good cure for a yeast infection was to sit in some yogurt. Have you heard of yogurt? Are you kidding me? I don't know if a woman told me this, I'd be a little nervous standing in line at TCBY, don't you think? You know? No thanks. No thanks. And especially when you're driving. I was talking about winter. When you're driving in the winter, it's about Minnesota. We have some of the worst drivers, I think, in the country. I think so. You don't think so? It's just like I usually have like Patty Prozac in front of me or antidepressant. No, it's just like they're doing like 80 or 90 in the slow lane and they're doing like 40 in the fast lane. I don't understand this shit. And you get these people that can't afford $3 or $4 out of the beer budget to buy a brush or a scraper for the car in the winter. What the hell is this? They're driving around a snow tank with like 3 feet of snow on top of the car, from last winter. Yeah. And some big chunk of black shit comes off along with the quarter panel, and it's just you got to be careful. So even when you're walking next to somebody in the winter, and it can be dangerous. When it's really ice out, you're walking next to somebody, and you start to slip. What's the first thing you do? You're gonna haul their ass down too, right? You don't mean to do it. It's just a reflex, right? You could be walking your 100-year-old grandma to church with a walker. You'd rather have her go down before you. I'm going down, grandma. That's like, where's grandma? I don't know. She broke in a million pieces. She's down the street. Somebody go sweep her up. Pulled out the catheter. It's just one big ugly mess. So I'm kind of looking forward to winter in that I have allergies, and they have allergies here, and it just really sucks. I can't stand it, And I take Allegra for allergies. I think what's the slogan? Allegra. Don't you think Viagra missed out on that one? My God, Viagra. Yeah. But I mixed the Viagra and the Allegra together one time at my grandpa's house, and every time I sneeze, I get a hard on, so that's kind of cool. That's all right. So anyway, just got really bored one night, and I called one of these phone sex lines. You call any of these places, dude? No? Too expensive, and you get in a lot of trouble, right? Yeah. I can't believe I called one of these places and I got like a discount phone sex line. Can't believe I got somebody with a speech impediment. I call up, they're like, "Hi, thanks for calling Susie's Restaurant. Okay, you can put this on your Visa or MasterCard. Okay, let's start. I'll take off my shoes. Oh yeah, do my stockings. Oh yeah, you enjoying it so far? I want to put on my jean shorts and my tube top. We're going to Arden Hills and get a Slurpee. Oh yeah. What's your favorite flavor? Mine's raspberry. That'd be $16.95. Thanks for calling Susie's Restaurant. Yeah, the least they could have done is give me somebody with a stutter, and get me really excited about it. Are you going to come and drop my fucking credit card numbers? What the hell's going on? Anyway, my name's Eddie McGee, you guys. Thanks a lot. Guys, have a good night.
Eddie McGee, give him a round of applause. Give Eddie a round of applause. Thanks, sir. Let's have a good time. Is this the best birthday ever?